Let's do a little example of how we can use these strings and console log and print out a variable that has concatenation, so that which concatenate means variables will be put together like the plus sign, like in the last video. So let's do this. We're just going to do something with a car color in this case, and let's go make it a blue color. We want car, or not car, we want a variable, and we want car load fine, just type car. Let's go year, model year, so that's going to be a 2010, and that's what it will. Seats, doors, car doors, how many doors does it have, and so on and so on. You get the point here, right? So it has 5 doors. We get something with the number as well. Now I want to print out a statement that declares that I bought a car that's blue, that's from the model year 2010 and has 5 doors. I'm going to create a console log now to print out these things. So let's just make sure we have car color, so it does what I actually wanted to do. So in a moment it should say blue, and it does. That's fantastic. Now I want this down here to print out what I just bought. So we're going to create a variable up here, what we're just going to call bought. And in here we're going to create or combine our variables into a sentence that extracts these information and prints them out. So we're going to start with a string. So 2 double apostrophes here. You have bought a car that is the color of, oh, I'm just gonna make it a little bit shorter. You've bought a car with color, and then in here after this we want to print out the color of the car. So in this case we just want to use the plus, and after that we want, we want to do it after this. Of course we don't want to do it in the string, after the string, and then car color, and the system is already helping me. And then we want to plus again to the next part. So you have bought a car with the color green, blue, and then we want another piece of string from the year, and then we want to add the next part, which is car year, and then what's the last one? But that has so many doors. That has doors. Let's go with this, plus car doors. That has, and then we're going to doors like this. So this is what we wanted to print out. Now this looks like kind of crazy stuff, but it's kind of straightforward. So we're just adding in our own variable here. We could also put this in the variable and put it up here, but we don't in this case. You've bought a car with the color, extract the data from up here, from the year, extract the data or value from car year, and so on and so on. So let's try typing in bought here. And let's go out to our browser and see you have bought a car with the color blue from the year 2010 that has 5 doors. Just gonna add a space here real quick. And if I change anything here, I want an orange car from 1940s that has 2 doors. So if I just change the value, they will change alongside with, and it's only going to be the part that's actually being put in here. So orange, year, and the amount of doors. So that's a way of combining and creating this to create a little bit more than just a standard thing. So we have some static data, some dynamic data, static, dynamic, static data, dynamic data, and so on. So we're now using JavaScript to print out specific set of information from up here that we can easily change, or have them in an array of items. So if we had like 1,000 cars that could be put into an array, we could just make it print out each of those, or how many of them we want, of course. But that's kind of an idea of how you can start thinking about programming. So having something static, something dynamic that will change depending on what's being added or changed in the value.